The Dallas Cowboys are 3-1 and lead the NFC East. Is Trevon Diggs elite? Let's talk about it. The Dallas Cowboys defeat the Carolina Panthers by a final score of 36-28. Trevon Diggs added 2 more interceptions to his stat line today. That makes it a total of 5 for the season. A pick in every single game, 2 in this game. Off to an absolutely fantastic start. He adds 13 tackles and 8 passes deflected to those 5 interceptions. And you have to say that right now he's one of the best corners in the league. At least stat-wise. Dak Prescott had probably one of the quietest 4 touchdown performances that you'll ever see. Now I know it's weird. Pat Mahomes with a quiet 5 touchdowns, Dak Prescott with a quiet 4 touchdowns, it just doesn't make sense. He only threw 22 passes for the whole game, completing 14 of them for 188 yards, and like I said, those 4 touchdowns. Almost a complete opposite game plan as the first game of the season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he threw, over 50 times? So it's good to see that they have that balance in between rush and pass. Wide receivers Amari Cooper and Wilson both scored a touchdown each, and also both of the tight ends, Schultz and Jarwin, scored 1 apiece. But it was really Dallas's rush attack that made them very dangerous today. Ezekiel Elliott finally ate for the first time in what seems like ages, totaling for 20 carries, 143 yards, and a touchdown. Tony Pollard, who's really emerged over the last few weeks, added 67 rush yards of his own. Carolina Panthers just looked like they really missed their star, Christian McCaffrey. And of course they did. He's the heart and soul of that team. And the offense. Sam Darnold has another game throwing for over 300 yards, completing 26 of 39 passes for 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions, both of them being very costly and both of them being to Trevon Diggs. The bright spot for Carolina, however, DJ Moore. Week after week after week, he continues to impress. And after having a not so stellar year last year, I should know I had him on my fantasy team and he wasn't very good. He's been showing up to play every single game this year. He had 8 receptions for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. And quite possibly, if it wasn't for Tyreek Hill today, he could have been the best wide receiver to step on the field. The good news for Carolina is that Christian McCaffrey didn't go on the IR. Now, Christian McCaffrey probably should be out for a couple more weeks, but we'll see if he pushes it and maybe joins the team after just next week. The Dallas Cowboys have a very, very important game coming up against the New York Giants, who got their first win of the season over the Saints today. An unexpected win for sure, but a win nonetheless. The Cowboys are playing for respect within the division and from the country. Will they go 4-1 or will they fall to 3-2? We find out next week. Does Trevon Diggs intercept Danny Dimes and make it 5 games in a row? Maybe then we'll figure out if Trevon Diggs is truly an elite cornerback.